So Shania Twain kicked off her Queen of Me tour recently, and there's been mixed reviews. You know, I see comments of people liking it, and then I see people really not liking it. But it's been reported recently that people were walking out on her show, or I should say, you know, misleading. Because when you think about it, with the ticket prices and you're paying that much, you're not gonna just fucking leave. It's not like Shania Twain's this new artist or anything like that. No, she's, regardless of her performing new material or not, you're gonna stay for what you paid for. Anyway, so she was performing a new song, and people were walking out. It looks like that. A lot of the times, whenever someone's performing a new song, we tend to leave to go for a piss break or a beer break, whatever the fuck, to make our way back so we can hear the shit that we came here for, right? Anyway, so the point of this tour, first of all, let's get this out of the way, is to promote the new album, The Queen of Me. It didn't do well sales-wise in comparison to her previous albums, but yet when you look at today's music sales and the way music is selling and the way shit is charting, did it technically flop? It stayed on the charts for 2 weeks. Music is so fast-paced. You're lucky if that. So I feel an argument. I don't feel she flopped. She still sold music in a time where music doesn't sell. I don't technically look at that as a flop. So anyways, she's going to perform new material. Us Shania fans that actually look forward to the new music, enjoy the new music, go to these tours to see her perform the new music. Meanwhile, you got a majority of her other, like, her fucking fan base. Honestly, I've been to her shows. Her fans are the worst. They try to fight you. They're like stuck up white women. I don't know how else to fucking say it. Yo, they are awful. They're so fucking stuck up and snobby and shit. I'm not surprised that they complain. So the complaints have been that she's performing too much of her new music. The point of this tour is to promote the new music, bitch. The fuck? And that she should stick to her old hits. Meanwhile, as fans, we want, us real fans, I should say, I can't even believe I just said that. Real fans, we want the new shit. We want new videos. We want, yo, like, I'm so excited for her new music. The deluxe version she put up, Queen of Me, that consists of that 2 or 4 new tracks. Okay, there's 2 actual new tracks and then a couple of remixes. Anyways, Bone Dry is such a fucking solid song. I've had that on repeat since she put out the new fucking edition of the album. It's so fucking good. It just makes me wonder what else is she keeping from being on that album. That's like quality wise. Anyways, so and then they're judging her looks. They're ripping her the fuck apart from her looks. It's like you call yourself fans, but you don't watch the interviews. She discusses about her image, and she discusses about why she's wearing wigs, referring her as a drag queen and all this shit, and she's trying to get with the times, and she's a sellout. Now she's trying to be woke. She's wearing wigs because she's going gray and she doesn't want to dye her fucking hair. And then saying she fucked up her face with surgery and shit. I find it extremely fucked that people want to comment on her face so fucking much. On anybody's face at that. You even look at her, she looks the same as before. She just aged and she's got like a little bit of filler or whatever the fuck going on. You can see the wrinkles and shit. She's actually aging quite well and gracefully. But people on social media, I swear, social media just gave this fucking platform for people and thinking that their opinion is important and it matters. Like, fuck off. And meanwhile, I'm here. Anyway, so I don't think people were actually leaving and shit. And, just her fans really go in on her in the fucking comments. Like, she opens up with Waking Up Dreaming. And, this one bitch posted the song. She's like, it was awful. Like, no one knew the song. Well, because no one really knew that the album was out, lack of promotion, and I get that. When you hear Shania Twain's going on tour, I imagine you're gonna think of like all the classic hits and shit like that. Yeah, but she's got a new fucking project to promote as well. Like, fucking stick around, listen to it. People are saying that her album sucks. In my personal opinion, it doesn't suck. It's actually quite good. The show's actually quite well. You gotta also, like, these are things that we have to consider. The fans turning on on our favorites that we grew up listening to. We have to make room for the fact that they are of an age where things are going to start to slow down, They're probably gonna dress a little differently, trying to appeal a certain way, but without fucking damaging their face or their hair, or they might even damage their face. And you know, it's easy for us normal people to kind of judge them for doing shit to themselves, cosmetic surgery and all this fuck. But when you're living in that type of limelight, you got this pressure on you. You're fucked if you do, you're fucked if you don't, yo. You touch your face, you're fucked. You don't touch your face, oh, she's fucking old as shit. She looks like shit. You just can't fucking win. And then same with Janet, yo, like the fans complained and shit. She really improved on her energy. She stepped it up and shit. But it's like, I hope that's okay for her. You know what I mean? I don't want her pushing herself to the point where it's gonna make her sick. I don't want these artists that we, like, I don't want them to feel pressured by us. The fuck? Like, we should allow the space for them. You're going to these shows. Shania is not going to sing live completely, because when she does, you can tell, and it sounds, I hate to say it this way, she's struggling. She has her good days, she has her bad days. Her voice is constantly a struggle, and you can hear it. So yes, she's going to lip sync, and I'm completely fine with that. Be conscious of the fact that her fucking voice isn't like 100%. And if you don't know, well, she basically got like Lyme's disease. It affected her vocals, and she's been through a shitload with her vocals, bro. Like, she couldn't even fucking sing at one point. It's a blessing that she's even singing still. I think we just need to kind of chill on ripping these people apart. Like, to maybe majority, they're just there in the background as music, but there's us fans, man, where it's more than just the music. They impacted our life greatly, and we need to make room for them to age fine and not feel pressured by us like a fucking circus animal. Like, the same way that they were there for us throughout this entire time, it's now time for us to be there for them and just to appreciate them. They're not going to be their top notch like self they were 20 years ago, bro. They're going to just kind of get slower and slower. I think the complaints are going to get worse, unfortunately. People aren't just gonna accept the fact, like, the entertainers are held to a certain standard. It's like, you can't age, and the moment you do, like, they're almost 60, and people are still expecting them to be like they were fucking 20, 30 years ago, bro. Like, that's not ideal. It's not how it works. Even people with great vocals, as they age, they get 50 and up, bro, your voice changes completely. Look at Mariah Carey. Your voice is going to change. Every single one of us, singers, amazing singers, they're going to sound different as they push that age. Can't shit on them for it, fuck.